This is Armando from Mondo Percussion. Joining me today, I have a special guest for the very first special edition of Five with Friends. Mike, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Oh no. Oh no. It brought up an echo, so like it's. Hold up. I literally need to stop this now just because of another technical difficulty. Well, yeah. No, actually, I think we're good. Let's just keep rolling. I'm gonna blame this on the heat, Mike.
Let's do it.
So, as we venture into the competitive season for marching band, I figured it'd be a great idea to talk with not one but multiple people that are going to be involved with the College Marching Band Festival that's coming up on Sunday, October 4th, 2015. Mike, thanks again for joining me from Shippensburg, Pennsylvania. And I wanted to make sure to let you know that I haven't forgotten about it. You have your little item here, okay?
Alrighty. Been
So
wondering.
let's get started with the questions here.
Sounds
Uh,
good.
how is it being the center snare for Shippensburg University?
It's very exciting, especially this year. We have a really unique mix of vets and rookies, and the vets bring back the talent and the passion that they had last year, and from the audition on, they really just hit the ground running. And this year we have very talented rookies, very dedicated rookies, and that was obvious from the first audition camp. And the vets really did a great job of including them into the Shippensburg family. I mean, right as soon as camp started. And that's key, especially this year. Our show is very percussive, a lot of unique instrumentation involved. And to see these rookies come in from different programs, some of the rookies come from highly competitive programs. Others come from more exhibition programs, which nothing wrong with that. But it's neat to bring everybody together and show them our way and help them to bring this all together. And it's still early. We only have 2 shows under our belt. This weekend, we're going to California University for a football game, and then we have come back for an exhibition that night at a school right outside of Pittsburgh. So it's their first 2 a day. It's their first 2 performances in one day, and it's going to be a long day. So if anything will get them ready for the rest of the season and for Collegiate Festival in Allentown, it's going to be this weekend. So it's been fun. It's been exciting. It's been a learning process, very different from high school, being center in high school, but it's been fun so far.
That's good to hear. I mean, if you're not having fun doing it, then why are you doing it, right?
Exactly.
With that in mind, with the College Marching Band Festival, what does it mean to you? I know you've had a couple years under your belt with it. What has it meant to you over these last couple years?
It's always one of my favorite performances. Whenever I go, I feel like it's a community. Everybody who's there, all of the bands that are there, we're all for one purpose. And I thought to myself one day, it's like a celebration. It's almost like a big party. We're all coming together. We're not competing. We're just coming together, showcasing what we've worked hard on through August, September, and just showcasing it for everybody. And the people who are there, who pay to come see the show, they're music lovers, they're marching band lovers, and plus there's other bands performing, especially we're 6th from the end, so there will be tons of other universities and colleges that will be watching us as well. So when you show up and when you're in the lot with other lines and with other groups, you all just kind of look at each other like, yeah, we wear different colors, but we're all here for the same purpose. And that's one of the things I love about it. And like I said, it's a connection, and it's a blast, honestly. Getting in front of that massive crowd at J. Bernie Crum, it's a thrill.
That's good to hear, especially with that wall of sound you will get from that stadium. With that being said, how do you prepare for that event based on the fact of the stadium acoustics and that atmosphere you're going to get with that connection you're going to make with the audience?
Yeah, I mean, it's about details, and especially this year, right now, I'm really working with the line in subsectionals, really breaking down, we make a snare circle, we make a tenor circle, a bass circle, and making that part of the warm-up. In addition to that, we've done sectionals where it's just visual, no instruments. We just go out there and we run the show and we sing our parts. And that's really helped, because there's times on the field where formations don't work out right, lines don't work out right, and then we're running into other sections. the show that we have this year, the opening piece is it's very high tempo, and there are tons of instrumentation, tons of instruments going in between us, and it's just it's called Chaos for a reason. The piece is called Chaos for a
Wow.
reason, and we've had some near collisions, so it's really important that we take the time to just work on the visual stuff before we put anything to music. So a lot of attention to detail, not just with music and cleanliness, but with drill. A lot of time really focusing on our warm-up exercises during warm-up time, legatos, our accent tap exercises, really getting that down. There's times where I'm warming up with the line and we'll get it to a certain tempo, and then it's all of a sudden getting dirty. So then you drop it down to a painfully slow tempo, and then you bring it back up, and well, there it is. So a lot of attention to detail, watching video. The 2 shows that we've had videos of it, and we'll sit, put it on the projector on the big screen, and watch the video and critique what we liked, what we didn't like. And that's really what it's about. And logistically, I know the band's already preparing as far as like equipment and transporting it. And we're lucky, our stadium, we get to practice in our stadium at least 1 rehearsal a week, sometimes 2.
That's
and
great.
it's a tall stadium. So although it's not as maybe big or as long as J. Bernie Crum, we have that experience with playing against basically a wall, a cement and metal wall. So sound-wise, that helps us a lot to prepare.
That's good, great to hear. And Mike, I gotta ask you. I know we were talking about drum circles. I love the idea of that, and I love how you guys were talking about kind of like gateways you're going in between the visual wise with the show. Without giving us too many spoilers, maybe like 1 or 2, But what can the audience expect by the time you get to J. Bernie Crum Stadium with your show?
It is a very revolutionary show for Shippensburg. It's a little different than what we've done in the past. The show title is Revolution Evolution, and it's basically begins with units of people, different sections that are divided, and throughout the show we become one. And it's one of those, you can interpret it 100 different ways probably. But it's high energy, a lot of percussion. We have 2 drumline features, 2 full drumline features. Wow. We start the show with percussion. It's very visual, a lot of body movements, body work, stuff like that really help to sell the show, really help to not just march on a field, but how can we do that while running? How can we do that while, moving our legs around in different ways? So, and there's more stuff coming that we don't even know about. The other director was like, yeah, well, we're adding some more stuff to the intro that is going to be a surprise. And we're just like, okay, bring it. Not just the drum line, but I feel like this band as a whole they're just eating it up. I mean, they love it. They love the chance to do something new, to do something exciting. The music is recognizable, especially near the end. And we have a lot of new percussion instrumentation. We have things mounted onto the snares. We have new instruments in the pit, new keyboards, and it's just really a percussive, fun, upbeat, no pun intended show.
Well, if you're not having fun revolved and evolved with your show, it doesn't give you the same audience connection like you said you're looking for, and that's great to hear that your guys are looking to add to your sound spectrum across the board, not just the front of percussion lineup as you are with the front ensemble, but also with you guys in the back, which I'm pretty sure you guys are going to be going up front, you guys are going to be in the middle, depending on the stage and you guys are going to present. So that's great to hear. With that being said, how can people check you guys out?
We have our Facebook page, which they do a really good job. We have a team of students who constantly updating it with our performance schedules, our show schedules, where we're warming up, what we're doing during practice. And that you can find just by going on Facebook and literally just typing in Shippensburg University Red Raider Marching Band. There's only one, so you won't have the wrong one. They're also on Twitter. That is @ShipUBand, I believe. And there's some videos on YouTube, not yet of this year. Again, we're still new this year. We've only had 2 shows. So not a lot of videos up yet, but I'm sure later in the season after Collegiate, if you check back, there'll probably be some videos of our new production.
I apologize. It keeps doing this. We're just gonna let it be. I apologize. You're probably like, okay, why is Armando still gone now? Like, it keeps on happening. I know. Like, I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
But just in case, did you actually mention where people can check you out personally?
Me personally, no, I did not. I'm on Facebook. Just look up Michael McCullough. I mean, there's, you can do a location search for Shippensburg University. I'm also on Twitter, Michael Keith MCC. You can check me out there. Snapchat, Flam Diddle.
Nice, I like that. By the way, are you gonna have some flam diddles? I'm sure during the show.
We have a lot of diddles, a lot of full height, in your face, balls to the wall diddles.
Right?
Yeah, we have a lot
Something
of yeah. There's a lot of passages where the band has open chords, and our caption head loves to fill those with just just loves it, and they're sounding pretty tight already. So I can't wait to see what happens in October.
Well, this broadcast wasn't tight like a toilet, but I will say, everybody, you got to come out. I'm going to personally bring a little Kodak video recorder. Hopefully going to show not only pictures of food, but also maybe have a impromptu meetup with Mike and some other people that I know. They're going to be performing there and also joining in on the audience interaction. I can't wait to be there. I'm going to be there very early in the morning. We'll be there until late at night. Like you said, the very last band pretty much is going to go on at 6 o'clock. So everybody, if you have a chance, see this at least once, and that's what I'm going to do. It's my first time, but I'm pretty sure it won't be my last. So, Mike, thank you again for coming on to the broadcast. And if you need anything, you always know where I'm at. And thanks again for Five with Friends. High five! Yeah! All right. Mike, thanks again. We will see you on the other side. And everybody else, until next time, drum on!